Hello guys, and today we have another versus, and today is between the Fortnite 6SH or the 6 shooter and the Elite 2.0 Commander. So let's get into the versus, but before that, roll the intro. So, as usual, I'll go between the pros of each blaster and then I'll go over the objective and personal pick. Of course, I will not be listing out the cons because the con is just the opposite of a pro on the other blaster. So, let's start with the Commander. The Commander has more tactics, as in it has an N-Strike barrel log, an N-Strike stock attachment point, 1, 2, 3 rails. So you can attach more stuff on it and it is, as I said, more tactical. Second pro is faster rate of fire. Not only does it have a more traditional revolver style in Nerf, the top prime, but it also has slant fire, which is when you hold down the trigger and prime, it will fire automatically. So it will fire faster. Third pro is price. This blaster costs around $10 to $15, while the Fortnite 6SH will cost everywhere from 20 to maybe even $30 because it's from the Fortnite series. That would be the last pro, I would say, but yeah, let's get to the Fortnite 6SH. So the Fortnite 6SH or the 6 shooter is firstly a hammer action blaster, meaning that firstly it's more traditional in the revolver kind of sense, and you can actually prime it with one hand, which is a pretty big pro, meaning you can use this and hold something else or a shield, or maybe even dual wield them very much easily. The second pro is it's fixable. Also, it's moddable, which is kind of a both thing, meaning you can open it up. The Commander is solid and welded and clipped together, meaning you cannot open it. And not only that, this one has a lot of modes, making this into an N-Strike barrel lock, or just being able to remove it and put it on without much modding, or just putting a metal hammer that has better ergo, a 9-round cylinder, a cylinder that shoots mega. There are a lot of mods for this blaster. And the fourth pro is plastic quality, and this is kind of true. Most of the blaster actually feels a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a very lot better. But the only part that's worse is the grip, which is a bit squishy, but only really at the bottom part, because at the top there's a lot of internal, so you don't feel it. But it's just the grip, and honestly you don't feel it. Either way, it has great plastic quality. So, which one would be my personal pick? So, both of these answers I actually really like, but for one reason that I'll get on later, I have to give the win to the Fortnite 6SH. Not only does it look cool and it's pretty great with the mod, it's a hammer action blaster, meaning you can prime it like this, and it's something different I don't have in any other blaster. So I like it a lot. The Commander I also like because it's basically the only revolver that you can put a stock and a barrel on. But the problem with that is the lower plastic quality and thing that it broke. I don't know if you can see, but there is a hole in the blaster. Basically what happened, I found it many times, and a part of the prime catch that is on the grip, which holds the actual spring and primes it, broke. Thankfully there are two, and only one broke, so the other is still in there and you can prime it. But if you are rotated slightly out of the angle, it will not shine. Thankfully this is not a huge problem, but it does mean it's a little bit less reliable and it has a hole now, which is pretty dumb. And although this is literally the second or the third oldest blaster I have, So I can forget it, but that is a big con. Now to the objective pick, and unfortunately it's also the Fortnite 6SH. Now when I say unfortunately, I do not mean that it's bad and this is better. It's unfortunate for the Commander because I think it's decent in some way. As I said, a C tier. This I would say is a B. It doesn't do anything new, but it's better than the Hammer Shot. But overall, this is a really good blaster, especially if you like the mod. And the Commander, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, especially with this problem. If most of them don't have this problem and it's really old, you can still get it. I wouldn't recommend it over the Fortnite 6SH. If you can find this at a good price, you should definitely get this. So, overall, the Fortnite 6SH is better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this, and you might have noticed, I'm not really sure, but I have a sore throat, unfortunately. That does happen to me quite a lot. I freaking hate it, but it is what it is, better than a cold. Either way, as you might have seen, or might have noticed, I jumped from 225 subscribers to 378. The fact is, I did do the YouTube promotions. I spent €5 and I got that many subscribers. How? Well, they did an overcharge. Basically meaning I got a lot of views and they were making a lot of money from me, and they were spending very little for advertising me, so they just gave me a lot more advertising, thinking they can make more money since I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So they basically gave me $40 of free advertising, which is really good. So I gained like a lot of subscribers, so more than 100. Either way, it was really good and it did really bump me up. Although probably it's not going to bump up my views all of that much, but if I do make money occasionally, since my parents don't like me buying new blasters, I will probably keep on doing promotions to get to that 1,000 subscribers. But I'm really close to 380 and very close to 400. But yeah. Anyways, my name is Nixie and bye bye.